Maya Angelou once said, each one of us has lived through some devastation, some loneliness, some weather superstorm or spiritual superstorm. When we look at each other, we must say, I understand. I understand how you feel, because I have been there myself. My great friend, filmmaker, and philanthropist, Tyler Perry, personifies empathy. Tyler knows what it is to be hungry, to be without a home, to feel unsafe and uncertain. So when he buys groceries for 1,000 of his neighbors, supports a women's shelter, or quietly pays tuition for a hard-working student, Tyler is coming from a place of shared experience. Tyler paid for the funerals of the Black men whose names were on the placards at marches. In Atlanta, where his film studios employ thousands, he created Camp Quarantine, making it possible to safely continue making a living. Everyone in Tyler's camp has been given access to the vaccine, and this was just in the past year.
The most generous person that I knew growing up was clearly my mother. She taught me to never look for somebody else to be the hero and never sit around waiting for chariots. Find a way, find a way. She would say, Junior, you find a way. In that finding a way, she would always encourage me to help someone else. I remember getting out of bed and literally stepping on someone on the floor. And I'd go in the kitchen like, who are these people? She's like, shh, they needed a place to stay. She didn't have much, but whatever she had, she was willing to share. So that's very much in my DNA.
It is how he was raised. That if somebody reaches out, then you reach out to somebody else and they'll reach out to somebody else.
When COVID hit, it was really important for me to get everybody back to work. I'm always the person that says, okay, this is happening. What do we do to fix it? How do we fight it?
He fed all these people during the pandemic. He made sure people had what they needed to get through it.
The Perry Foundation has been about transferring tragedy into triumph. I don't want to have a foundation that is targeted in one specific thing because the need is so great all over many things. Battered women, trafficked children, poverty, homelessness, addiction, whatever we can do, wherever we can show up to help.
There is no harm in caring. He's going to create opportunities for other people, like opportunities were created for him. He's going to encourage other people the way people encouraged him.
When you've been given a voice, there's a huge responsibility to use it in a way that sustains change.
So he created a living legacy that keeps on giving. What's better than that? This man exemplifies the best you could ask from any human, and that is to care about your fellow human beings.
It goes back to my mother, Junior, find a way. Find a way.
Tyler, I know you never do what you do for thanks, but I am grateful for the countless ways you work to make ours a better world. It is my honor to present to you the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award.
Thank you. Thank you. That's incredibly kind. Thank you so much. They only gave me a few minutes, so I want to say a very special thanks to Ms. Viola Davis, who is nominated tonight and doing this. Thank you, I really appreciate it. To the Board of Governors, especially to Whoopi Goldberg, Ava. You know, when I set out to help someone, it is my intention to do just that. I'm not trying to do anything other than meet somebody at their humanity. Like, case in point, this one time, I remember maybe it was about 17 years ago, I rented this building and we were using it for production. And I was walking to my car one day and I see this woman coming up out of the corner of my eye and I say, she's homeless, let me give her some money. Judgment, I wish I had time to talk about judgment. Anyway, I reach in my pocket and I'm about to give her the money. She says, excuse me, sir, do you have any shoes? It stopped me cold because I remember being homeless and having one pair of shoes and they were bent over at the heels. So I was like, yeah. So I took her into the studio. She was hesitant to go in, but we went in. We go to wardrobe, and there are all these boxes and everything around the walls and fabrics and racks of clothes. So we ended up having to stand in the middle of the floor. So as we're standing there, wardrobe, we find some shoes, we help her put them on. I stand up. I'm waiting for her to look up. And all this time, she's looking down. She finally looks up. She's got tears in her eyes. She said, "Thank you, Jesus. My feet are off the ground." In that moment, I recall her saying to me, "I thought you would hate me for asking." I'm like, how can I hate you when I used to be you? How can I hate you when I had a mother who grew up in a Jim Crow South in Louisiana, rural Louisiana, right across the border from Mississippi, who at 9 or 10 years old was grieving the death of Emmett Till. As she got a little bit older, she was grieving the death of the civil rights boys and the little girls who were in the bombing in Alabama. She grieved all these years. And I remember being a little boy and coming home, and she was at home, like, "What are you doing at home? You're supposed to be at work." She was in tears that day. She said there was a bomb threat, and she couldn't believe that someone wanted to blow up this place where she worked, where she took care of all these toddlers. It was the Jewish Community Center. My mother taught me to refuse hate. She taught me to refuse blanket judgment. And in this time, and with all of the internet and social media and algorithms and everything that wants us to think a certain way, the 24-hour news cycle, it is my hope that all of us would teach our kids, and not only to remember, just refuse hate. Don't hate anybody. I refuse to hate someone because they are Mexican or because they are black or white or LGBTQ. I refuse to hate someone because they are a police officer. I refuse to hate someone because they are Asian. I would hope that we would refuse hate. And I want to take this Gene Hersholt Humanitarian Award and dedicate it to anyone who wants to stand in the middle, no matter what's around the walls. Stand in the middle, because that's where healing happens. That's where conversation happens. That's where change happens. It happens in the middle. So anyone who wants to meet me in the middle, to refuse hate, to refuse blanket judgment, and to help lift someone's feet off the ground, this one is for you too. God bless you, and thank you, Academy. I appreciate it. Thank you.